Well, my name's Engineer Richard Imah from Abia State in Umunochi local government. The political setup we started. It's just something that came to my mind. But after 2019, we had a kind of trying to support our person, the woman from our own side. That was the only time I brought out my time so much to politics. Then we have to put up what is called a structure called Support Our Own Initiative. And that Support Our Own Initiative, we found out that some people were trying to hijack the only position we had in our place, which is House of Rep. Then the thing occurred to me that we have to put up something that we can use to reach out to people so that we'll be able to hold onto that particular position of Federal House. Then we came up with Support Our Own Initiative, which I'm the president. We got people, a lot of people were involved. So we started from there. During that 2019, we had a different way of, campaigning, which people noticed that it was a different system of campaigning. It's not campaign with go out to fight or go out. It's go out to entertain people. After entertaining them, you see people who started coming with us, following us. Then after all said and done, with God on our side, we returned the woman that was in the house back to the house. So after that, during that time, I noticed that my people in my own local government, that there are a lot of crises and problems concerning our vote. We are capable of producing up to 15,000 votes. But after voting and everything, we see that we have just about, not up to 5,000 votes will come from our place. Notice that it's a wrong sign that we cannot bargain anything. We won't even have power to bargain because our vote is scattered here and there. This now brought to me about this summit, Mbala political summit, to at least educate my people, educate them seriously on how we can achieve our aims in politics. We're not by fighting, but by our vote counting. By our vote counting. So we try to educate them, to let them know the way we should go, the way we should do it, how we can come out and say, this is the person we want to support, this is how we will go. And then if we can come out with the 15,000 votes to support somebody, it means we have a little power to bargain for whatever post that may come from our place. And this is why we are trying and doing everything to see that all our people understand what is called politics and how it goes. It's not just to come out and fight or come out and talk or come out and do whatever, just collect money from somebody. We are not talking of the money. We can also on our own stand and use our own money to set up somebody and say, go. After this, it will be our own turn. So this is why we managed to put up that summit. Well, we thank God that the day of the summit, people turned out, notwithstanding that a lot of things and programs were organized in our place that day, but yet we still have people. That shows us that people has interest in that, of which we will still plan to do it again. We will continue with that until our people understand the politics, understand what it is. Because till now, we have nobody has ever come from our side as governor, minister, commissioner, local government chairman. But with us being together, I think we will achieve one day. With us knowing what is the politics, with us knowing that our vote can count, with us knowing that we can put our vote together for a particular political party and say, move, this person go. We don't want to talk about the party because all we know is that who is there, who is going. That is our own. The political parties has nothing to do with the candidate. What we know is just the candidate. And if we can put up our votes together and move somebody, I think from there, we know that we are now coming up with a little bargaining powers. Bargaining power is not money, it's your vote. How many votes can we produce? This is the area we are going. This is the area we want to make sure that we bring our people together. Why we say it is not of political party is because if you are coming from APC and we see that you are a good candidate, and all of us some of us are in PDP, some of us are in APC, some of us are in PPA and other parties. But if the community says this person is good, is a good candidate, through our sensitization to people, they will know that yes, today our vote is going to APC under so and so person, that we are voting this person. Because of the sensitization and at least calling people together, trying to make them know what exactly we have on that particular person that wants to go from the party. No matter where you are coming from, no matter the party you belong to, once the community say yes, this is the person we want. That day, APC members will cast their vote against APC if the person is coming from the PDP. If the person is coming from the APC, the PDP members will cast their vote against the PDP in favor of the APC because of the candidate we have there, and that is the candidate we want to project. And that is just the way we want to make sure that our vote counts, bringing people together, educating them, telling them why we should have it that way, telling them why we can produce a candidate based on the votes, the number of votes we can produce from our place. A bulk vote. If we have a bulk vote that no matter we don't think of party, we want to remove our people's mind from party issues. We want to move their mind from the party issues and then return their ideas to a candidate, and to understand and have one understanding that once we say this is the area we are going, that is the area we will go. And once we are able to get into people's hearts and mind, and they understand where we are coming from and where we are going, that is, we have achieved a lot. Yes, we have not benefited. I would say right from 1979, from 1979, during Shagari regime, we tried. I think the only thing that our people benefited in the name of Isuchi generally was given to us because of a bulk vote. That is during Mbakwe, Imo State. Then we were in Imo State. Then in Mbakwe, we gave Mbakwe a bulk vote of over 27,000 votes, which pushed him up above his opponent. And that alone, because already Mbakwe thought he's already gone. When the bulk vote from Isuchi came in, Mbakwe flew up straight. So and became the winner of that year election. And due to that, he didn't waste time to give us a road, a water corporation, a water system project in our place, and the light. After that, we have no other thing. When now we move to Abia State, we're not in Abia State. We have our own local government. Since then, this my people, Mbala, has not benefited one single thing from the government. One single thing. Because one, we are not in the government. Our people are not in the government. Nobody is a commissioner. Nobody is a local government chairman. Nobody is even just be a little at the corridor of power that can give us that. And no one wants to. No one has that ability to call people and say, what are we doing? It's a long time. All I have to say, and I have to tell the government, is to at least open their eyes, look up towards those communities like ours that has not been benefiting from anything from the government. Schools, if you come to our place, schools seriously are being maintained by the community. It's a community effort. Health centers built by the community effort. A lot of things. We don't have pipe-borne waters. Anyone you see in our place is by the community effort. We don't have anything to say this is what the government has done for us. And now we're asking them to look at least towards those areas that are outside Mbala. And see, we have people, we have strong people, we have good people that can that can serve government perfectly well. We have them that can do well in government if they are called for, if they are called to serve. So this is we have so many roads, undone roads in the community. Other roads linking us to other communities, especially Enugu State. We have a common boundary with Enugu State, but there is no bridge to cross over. We don't interact well with them because you will only travel into a bush before you can get to that place. But if we have roads and we have a common boundary there, that if there is a better link, we will trade together, all of us will come together, and then there will be a development from this state to the other one. All these things are what we are asking for government to come to our own aid and try. We are also ready to serve government. We have been doing our own best to make sure that government present is shown in our place. All those things we are building, like the hospital, the health center, the water, whichever one we do, government comes to commission. They will bring doctors, maybe nurses, to take care of those the things we have built by ourselves. So we want the one that government will establish on their own and say this one, we establish it, is from Mbala, And then this man is from Mbala. We want this man to take over this position. And let us see, other people have been doing it. In that local government, so many other communities has been doing taking us positions and a lot of things, but none has come to us. We need it. We want to showcase our own strength and perfection in serving the government and the people. Our core message directly is 1, participation. 2, coming together. Coming together. Participation, coming together as one body, no matter the party where you are coming from. We want to be together. We want to know what we want. We want to know that, we want to see that if we need whatever we need from the government, they say together we win. Together we get what we want. But if we are here and there and there, we cannot achieve anything. Together we achieve. We have plans for such now. After this summit, most of the PGs didn't come because 1, there was no formal information to them just to be aware this is what we want to do. But this time, we are looking at coming up again with the same this thing through them now. We are going to get all of them together, put them together, and now still open up to them and tell them why we are calling for the summit, so that it will now be totally Mbala affair and not just that one person will come up and start sponsoring such a program, because it's a huge program. If you are doing it alone, it will be a very big project for the person. But if we are all together to do it, I think that is when it will yield more. So we are trying to bring them, all of them together, for us to move forward and get what we want. Well, there's nothing more for the Mbala people that I will only tell them to ask Mbala to look up, come up. 1, we are doing a lot of things to make sure that our youth do not go into like election or political talks, and that is what we are trying to avoid. That's why we are trying to bring them together. Now I'm advising them not to. The youth should come together, the men, the women will come together and make sure that in any way they call names of thuggery in politics, or where our people will not be there. I want all our people to just have the same view like the kind of view that I have, the kind of mindset I have concerning my people. I want all of us all to have the same idea. And if we have the same idea, that means we will achieve one goal. And that will bring us up, that will create a very big opportunity for us to move more forward.